Thank you everybody that tuned in to the live stream earlier. It's a pleasure talking to you guys, especially about the Cowboys, a team that we love. I'm telling you, we don't like the Cowboys, right? We love the Cowboys. So shout out to everybody that joined the channel. Man, you guys don't know how upset I am about this Michael Gallup situation. I was just doing this film and I was this close about finishing it up, and somehow, some way, when I was rendering, it had shut off on me, and now I don't have no more of the clips. So, if those who do like editing films or do any type of film stuff, you guys know that it's gonna happen to you one way or another, one way or sometimes something like that will happen, and it's just one of those things that it happened, and I'm sitting there like, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Let me know if you guys are able to hear me. Let me pull up the chat box. But man, all right. I appreciate you too, Rap man. So I was doing the film breakdown, and I don't know how that thing that went away. So, but anyway. Before I go to bed, before I take my shower and go to bed, I just want to tell you guys, this offseason, we really need defensive tackle. We did answer some three tech. Jihad Ward, he's a three tech guy. We do know what Tyrone Crawford can do. And no, I'm not really big on McClain picking him back up or whatever his name is to play alongside of Malik. So we still need a big guy. Starlet Tuile is still out there. Jonathan Hankins still out there. We can get those guys. They need somebody big that can free up the linebacker core. You want linebackers to fly out to the ball. If you want to be a replicant, or you want to just try to redo what the actual Ravens did, you just look back at Big Sam Adams. I think that was his name, and the other guy, Saragusa, those guys, a big plug. Those guys was able to allow the Ray Lewis's of the worlds to fly out free to the ball. And we don't have that at all right now. We have a finesse front four defensive line, defensive package. Maybe these guys can get out to the quarterback. Maybe a Coney Ely going to show up and show out. Maybe a Dorrance and maybe a Taco Charlton and a Randy Gregory. These are all maybes, of course. But I want still a big guy that we can put out there in the middle. And another thing, too, is this is going to be very short. The safety aspect. And I trust me, guys. I really like Jordan Lewis. I do like the Woozier, and I do like the Woods because they all say law, right? But the thing is, if you're going to hold everything for this 2018 season without a veteran safety out there, then we're fooling ourselves. We got to be honest with ourselves. Regardless of the political agenda with the Reed guy, you got to at least just bring him in. NFL, do the right thing. Not like the guy was going out there robbing, stealing, killing, and doing everything. I do hear that the reports out there that he's washed up and stuff like that. Teams, all 32 teams, 31 teams outside of the 49ers, just bring the guy in, let him do his workouts, let's see what he can do, and get the guy signed on to a team. Let's just be bigger and better than that NFL. I do know that everybody have their hidden agendas and stuff like that, as far as what he did, as far as his stance or taking a knee. But look, we can be beyond that as an organization or as a franchise. We shouldn't be in the game of appeasing a certain sector of people, or we shouldn't be trying to shut down people passion of what they want to do for the game. Well, how do you want to show their I guess it's impressions or expressions or what have you. So with all that being said, we do need help. We actually do need help at safety. We need depth help, and I do not, and we bet not. We definitely shouldn't go out a JJ Wilcox. I don't want to see him out here on the team. It's been years, literally, me friends saying, please get rid of J.J. Wilcox. You bring J.J. Wilcox back in. I don't care how close he played, well, pretty good, what have you, in 2014 or 16, whenever last time he was on the team. I don't care. Don't bring him back in. We need to turn over a leaf and go on beyond that. So, with that being said, we need a safety, a true free range, free safety that can cover out in space, tackle when it's needed, take good angles, and also be the safety pin or the safety grit lock for this defense. Because you do not want to play and say, okay, maybe during the middle of the season, maybe we find out that, hey, Xavier Woods full-time being safety out there. It's not the answer, and then you try to go out and grab a veteran guy then, And the problem is with that is now he got to get implemented with the system. He got to get re-ingratiated with the defense. And it's just going to be just one of those weird things, whereas you say, well, hell, if we had the guy during the off season, maybe he can pick up the book play better and have everybody playing on the same page. I'm just do a quick shout out to everybody out there. C Money, shout out to you, salute to you. Thank you for joining the show. Nigel Wright, shout out to you. Steve, shout out to you too as well. And Christopher Dominguez, shout out to you too as well. Let them both act out. Let Law focus on his channel. Oh, what are you talking about? Like, we need to draft defensive tackle and safety next year. I mean, this is a now league, next year is not promised to us. We need to have the mindset of build. Yeah, right now we need to have the mindset of focusing on the team at hand now. We can't be looking so far down the line next year. We need to develop and educate everybody that's out here now. And those who can be willing to be, those who willing to, I see it's so late I can't even think right. Those who are willing to play for the star need to be on the star. No all of this waiting stuff, Terrell McClain is back. Should we get him? We get Terrell McClain back. Who's that, David? Like I said, maybe I would settle for him. But I just really think that we need to probably we just really need to figure out a way. Steve, what are you talking about, Steve? Read the previous comments. I don't know. Sign McClain and stop the gap. I mean, McClain, yes, he played well in our system, but was he like lights out? No. I'm just really feeling that he probably be just a Band-Aid at this point. But I think Star Latuile, how you say his name, is a bigger traditional big plug that you can put in there. What are the safety prospects next year in the draft? I haven't looked beyond the safeties this year. We probably got an undrafted guy that can play, but if you're gonna put all your eggs in that one basket there, that can really damage a lot of things. We're looking for damage control. Chris, Rena, Mark, and Okoye shots. I mean, I don't know what that is all about. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know, man. Shots fired, this sort of thing. I mean, at the end of the day, you cut them, you probably bleed silver and blue. So what they talking about? My thing is, and I'm saying if you can figure out a way to pretty much focus on defensive tackle, because let me just tell you what we got right now. We got on the offensive side, we pretty much straight until the preseason come along, and so we can see how everything gel, because we got new pieces everywhere, right? Now, as far as the defensive side, our linebacker core, probably still need one other guy. We can say that, but pretty much we kind of straight with that, because you play so much nickel. When we got a rookie linebacker out there, we got who's a 19th overall pick, so undoubtedly they high on him. So we got a rookie linebacker out there. We got Sean Lee. We got the Chris Covington, however you say his last name. We got Jalen Smith, and we might sprinkle in another new additional piece like the Joe Thomas and things like that, right? So we shoring up that spot. And then we look over the defensive front. What I'm saying is that although we are finessed in a sense, we got all pretty much solid guys across the board, we still need that big plug, somebody that can gobble up the middle. If you really want Malik Collins to eat, you got to put a big plug beside him, and he can eat in that fashion. And going back, now my mind is coming together, you know what I mean? Going back to what I was saying earlier with the safety help, if we can figure out a way, because the strong safety, I think Kevon Frazier can hold that down. As far as the think about it, Jeff Heath and Kevon, I do know that Jeff Heath plays a lot of free, but really we just need help with this safety piece because of the defensive back. I'm quite sure that Jordan Lewis, Cheeto Bear Wouzier, and Xavier Woods, and all those guys, and Byron Jones moving out, I think that it's going to be okay. But even if we go with the mindset of, okay, we're going to kick Cheeto Bear Wouzier at safety, don't you think that there's going to be some type of growing pain? Oh, yeah, I forgot our Damian Wilson for the linebacker. So, I mean, Law, should we move Crawford back to defensive tackle if we don't cut him? This is from good question from Chris. The thing is with Tyrone Crawford, he's a tweener. He's too small to play inside, and then on the outside, he don't have the bend, the dip of the shoulder to play consistently on the outside. So what you do in that situation, he's a 3-4 guy. Pretty much he'll play well in a 3-4 system because he's a tweener. So I don't know what to say with Tyrone Crawford. In a rotational piece, in a perfect world, yes. But if he's going to get gobbled up, he's not going to push that pocket in, him playing over the center. It's just not going to happen. Cut him. Yeah, you cut him, you might save a lot of money, you know. But I'm not going to keep this stream long. I got to get ready to go to bed. I'm going to pull probably one other all or nothing clip and put it out there for you guys. But that's all the time I have for today. I really thank you guys for yours. And remember, you guys are listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.